I, Oleksandra Brondukova, do take thee, Taylor Riley, to be my lawful wedded husband.
I, Taylor Riley, do take thee, Oleksandra Barandikova, to be my lawful wedded wife.
Nice, yeah. Don't, you can't do that because you get makeup. You can't ruin your makeup. Yeah, none of that. Yeah, there it is. Okay, looks good. Very pretty. Yeah, very pretty. Okay. This is exciting. There's a lady in the background taking pictures. Oh my god. Alright. Okay. Very handsome.
Sasha and Taylor. You both look amazing. Cheers to the next chapter of your life. I love you guys.
Thank you.
It's at the end there.
Thanks, Vadim. Great job.
Oh my God, thanks, Vadim. Come on.
Видимо, такой
Я сюда. Поправлять прическу не надо.
Окей. Начнем с того, что вы скажете, что такое любовь.
Нет, это очень тяжелый вопрос. И он настолько сложный, что ни один из писателей, из поэтов, ученых ответить на это невозможно. Но для нас с мамой, это прежде всего терпение.
Уважение.
Уважение. Жизнь друг без друга невозможна. Мы только должны быть вместе. Это совместная жизнь и соглашаться, иметь смелость соглашаться с
И
ней.
прощать.
И прощать. Хотя, в принципе, мы никогда неприятностей друг другу не представляли.
И это вы желаете Саше и Тейлору?
Я хочу сказать целую, там небольшую, короткую речь, потому что никогда не говорил на микрофон, а тем более на камеру. Дорогие Сашенька и Тейлор, поздравляем вас с днем свадьбы. А это говорит о том, что вы стали молодоженами. А молодожены – это очень серьезно и очень ответственно. Вам предстоит прожить всю вашу жизнь вдвоем. Мы с бабушкой прожили счастливо всю свою долгую жизнь, 60 лет вместе. Поэтому, если у вас появятся какие-то проблемы в семье, приходите к нам, и мы вам всегда поможем. Ну а сейчас вы, как молодожены, самые красивые, самые счастливые, самые веселые. Будьте такими всегда. Если у вас появятся дети, пусть они будут такие же счастливые, как и вы сами. И, может быть, нам с бабушкой посчастливится подержать их на своих руках. Будьте счастливы всегда. Be happy forever.
Мам, а какой секрет у тебя? Жить 60 лет с папой?
Какой у меня секрет?
Терпение.
Что такое любовь, я не знаю. Я не могу сказать, что любовь – это вот это, вот это и вот это. Это не так. Потому что любить моего мужа очень сложно. У него тяжелый характер, очень тяжелый характер. Но я всегда нахожу выход из этого положения. И мы за эти годы, что мы вместе живем, мы никогда не расставались. Мы всегда вдвоем, везде вдвоем, в магазин вдвоем, в отпуск вдвоем, к детям вдвоем. Везде мы только вдвоем.
Секрет – это быть всегда вместе.
Конечно.
Что это такое? Да, секрет – это всегда быть вместе и всегда, ну, как бы, ну, да что-то летает тут.
Да, что-то летает. Комар.
Вот. И
Комар.
поэтому всегда вместе, может быть, где-то простить, где-то угождать, где-то, но в итоге всегда мы вместе. Всегда.
Okay.
И мы им желаем,
Саша Тейлор.
Саше и Тейлора, прожить вместе долгую, счастливую жизнь. Никогда не ссориться, никогда не ругаться.
Это не
А
важно.
если
Иметь-
ругаются?
А?
А если ругаются?
Это плохо, когда ругаются, но вообще-то в этом, мне кажется, рождается истина когда, такая. Если люди ругаются, может быть, что-то появляется, то,
Какая-то-
чего не было раньше. Но я не могу это сказать, потому что мы никогда не ругаемся. Ну, там покричим друг на друга, там все, повернемся. И всё. У нас нету такого, что мы не разговариваем день, два, три, пять, такого нету. Ну, полчасика это при любом.
То есть секрет – это быть вместе, together.
Секрет.
Да, секрет
Быть вместе, да.
И уважать друг друга,
И уважать.
и считаться друг
И
другом.
нельзя держать зла больше, чем 15-20 минут.
Окей. Это правило такое.
Да.
Да.
Оно все, как называется, отходчивым быть. А по-английски я не знаю, как быть отходчивым.
Окей. Yeah, let it go.
Вот. Ну, я мечта,
Да.
моя мечта – это чтобы у меня появились внуки.
Правнуки.
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 Ну, пусть правнуки будут, какая разница.
Да, правнуки.
Да, и
Поддержать этих правнуков,
Да.
или эту правнучку, или правнука на своих руках. Ощутить это тельце, так как когда-то было, эти ощущения похожи,
да.
да,
Когда Саша родилась,
когда Саша родилась.
она, Саша, мы ее оформили очень хороший
Ну, наверное,
детский садик рядом с нашим домом, рядом
с Днепром.
рядом с Днепром, рядом с домом. Но оставлять Сашу в детском саду было невозможно. Она ни за что не хотела там оставаться. Ее оторвать от меня было просто невозможно. Она так плакала, она так кричала на весь массив. Но воспитательница мне всегда говорила: так, вы идите, я ее успокою. И я приходила домой, выходила на балкон и слышала, как Саша кричит. Она бедная так все. И потом она была очень самостоятельная. Вот когда с ней выходили гулять, она говорит: бабушка, ты иди здесь, а я пойду там. Идет сама и руками размахивает, но поглядывает.
Но и в садик она все-таки не пошла.
И в садик она все-таки не пошла, потому что,
Ну и слава Богу.
да, как она орала, у меня до сих пор звенит.
То есть вы говорите о том, что у нее был характер.
Да,
У нее
да,
характер был, да,
был
очень
характер.
самостоятельный в то время.
И когда она выходила из парадного, у нас там бабушки сидели на скамейках. Она проходила так мимо: «Привет!» И пошла дальше, да, бабушка. А бабушка говорит: посмотрите на этого ребенка. Вот. Она была очень хорошая девочка. Она не была капризной. Вот. Но характер показывала всегда. Всегда показывала характер.
Окей.
И она очень любила дедушку.
Да, это да.
Она так любила дедушку, и он же с ней ездил, любила на автобусе. Вот он садился с ней на автобус, и ехали от конца, и вот дедушка ей все рассказывал. И в один прекрасный момент приходит дедушка домой и говорит: мы забыли в автобусе Лялюську.
Игрушку.
Дедушка садится в этот автобус и снова проехал весь маршрут для того, чтобы где-то найти Лялюську. Но Лялюську так и не нашли.
Да, не
Это
нашли.
была у нас большая трагедия. Но
Какие у вас впечатления, когда вы первый раз встретили Тейлора?
какого Тейлора трудно сказать. Был
можно?
ее друг. приятель. Ну, мы как-то на это особого внимания не обратили. Потому что
Ну, не знали его
мы его не
совершенно.
знали. А потом с каждым разом все больше и
каждой
больше, да,
встречей.
мы его начали уважать. Уважать, как он относится к Саше. И как Саша относится совсем по-другому, совсем. Вот на сегодняшний день я, допустим, очень довольна и счастлива, что у Саши такой муж.
Будет муж.
Ну, я считаю, что он верный, преданный, чтобы он был хорошим хозяином. Вот. Чтобы не обижали
Я
друг друга.
считаю, что очень надежный
Да,
Тейлор.
да, надежный.
Очень надежный, с хорошим характером. Вот, и не без того, что он, в общем, все умеет. Все умеет. Ну, и, естественно, он хороший спортсмен. Он хороший, я не знаю, как это назвать. Если занимается гольфом, так кто это?
Спортсмен.
Не, ну спортсмен, но нету такого слова гольфмен.
Гольфер.
Я?
Гольфер.
Гольфером. Хороший гольфер.
Ну,
Потому что неоднократно мы видели у него в руках призы. Поэтому он очень хороший и очень преданный своему и спорту, и своему делу. То есть он очень ответственно относится на работе, потому как имеет определенный успех там, в смысле продвижения, как это, да. Поэтому мы его уважаем. Вот так мы относимся, да. Мы его уважаем.
посмотрим.
Саше повезло.
Да.
Очень.
Как Тейлору повезло.
Это точно.
Да. А Тейлору повезло, потому что у Саши очень хорошие родители. Прекрасные родители, которые любят ее.
Да,
Ну и плюс дедушка с бабушкой, которые тоже любят. Да, тоже любят и Тейлора, и дочку свою, и все. Мы будем стараться помочь, если надо им в чем-то. Мы всегда поможем. Очень важно.
Будем помогать.
Особенно, когда надо будет поиграться с ребеночком. С ребеночком поиграться надо.
Не поиграться, это вряд ли нам
Ну,
не доверят.
Почему?
Вряд ли нам
Да.
доверят. Ну, а помощь,
Покачать колясочку.
Да, мы еще не
да,
мы
это мы
еще,
сможем,
мы,
да.
конечно,
Может
уже в
быть.
возрасте, но еще можем.
еще за грибами
Да.
можем поехать.
Да, да, кстати, за грибами можем поехать с большим удовольствием.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, everyone.
Yeah.
Hello. So I can start?
You can start.
Okay.
Yeah.
But that's no reason for me to say too much, because I know my wife, and if I try to speak, if I try to talk, she's trying to interrupt me every 2 minutes and say,
Okay, so you have 2
wait,
minutes.
wait,
You have
wait,
2 minutes.
wait. Let me to explain better. Let me say something about that. So,
Okay.
Okay, you can go.
That's it?
Yeah.
That's all you're saying?
Well, not what I'm saying. I just will be like follow you and say more.
Okay.
Of course, you know.
Okay,
like
I have a story to tell. So when I think it was 11 or even 12 years ago, so Sasha said, "Mom, I'm going to Fort Garry Hotel. I'm invited to a party. I'm invited to a party, and
and you already
friend
was
of mine.
working.
Yeah, I was working here already. Yeah, a friend of mine, Taylor. He invited me to go to a party, so I'm just gonna go." I said, "Yeah, sure, go." So she went to a party, and then she comes home, and I knew it was different because she was almost confused, but happy confused. And she said to me, "I don't know, Mom, but something happened. I don't know, Mom. I don't know, Mom." It was, but I knew she was different. I knew there was something must have happened there because her reaction was not the same as ever, or not like I've ever seen her with other friends. So, and that's how it all started. And I knew that this may be it. Somehow then I knew this may be it. And then she told me that she really loved the whole atmosphere. And then she loved the most about that Taylor was so comfortable with everybody. He was there talking to everybody. He was very friendly with everybody. And she loved it. She loved all of that about him. So, and long story short, it turns out to be that they're both very independent people, very independent. So even when they go together somewhere, they do their own thing, but they always check on each other. They always,
Even when they travel with us to Florida, remember? They stay in a room, but they sleep in the different beds, remember?
really?
Yeah.
No, they didn't, did they?
No, that was 2 different beds.
Because they didn't want to bother each other after a long day of.
No, the room was designed for the kids probably.
Oh, yeah.
And but
They
Sasha
always,
like it. She
but
said.
they always check on each other. I know they every day during the day they always text each other. They always call each other. They always, even though they're doing completely different things. Sometimes they don't see each other for, I don't know, 12 more than hours. But they always check on each other. So which I always loved about, and I think it says a lot about their relationship, right? Do you remember when you met Taylor the first time? Do you remember?
I remember, yeah. I remember when he came to our house, when Sasha introduced him to us, and I remember when we went to watch hockey game, Jets, together.
And what did you think?
Well, I think not bad. I can say like something.
No, but
maybe.
seriously.
No, seriously, I like him. He was very polite, and kind of smart kid who knows lots about hockey.
Yeah.
And we just sitting beside the Jets bench. Remember, that was from Fort Garry Hotel tickets.
Yeah.
And he told me lots of story about each hockey player who was in front of us. He looks like he knows lots about all of them.
And
I was also, we have a couple beers, and he not refused when I buy him alcohol. I think, okay, it looks like it's our man, right? So
yeah. Yeah.
and he was actually, I was driving. I cannot. We didn't just drink too much, just having fun. So
Yeah.
He also ready always to pay for that. It's kind of, let me pay. Okay.
And then we met the family, and we love the family, which is, I think, very, very important. And what I love about Taylor, I love him around his family. He's always very respectful to his parents, always very respectful to his brother and sister, even though they probably fight, I'm sure they do. But it's always a very nice atmosphere. It's actually very nice to go to their house. We always felt very, very, very comfortable, like we belong. We never felt like we were strangers or outsiders or foreigners,
Yeah.
right? We always
At
felt
the
like
beginning,
that we belong. And I think Sasha and Taylor have that same thing. I think everybody loves to go to their house, because it's in their house is always very, in the little apartment, I'd say.
You're talking about Sasha or
Sasha and Taylor now, yeah. It's always very easy. You always feel no judgments, very, very comfortable. And I think that's what makes them so good together, because they're very relaxed and calm, and I would say they respect each other.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
They do, and they talk about things.
If they don't respect each other, they're not gonna get together for so many years, right?
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah, I mean,
10
it's
years they together.
more than 10 years.
More than 10 years, for sure. Yeah.
And what would you say to them? How to keep it?
No, continue.
We've been married for 35 years.
Yeah.
This September,
Yeah.
actually.
2 weeks after they
2 weeks
got
after
marriage.
their wedding, yeah. 35 years.
35 years.
My parents is 60 years, also married in September.
Yeah.
Taylor's parents also married in September, so there's something about it. I think we have a very good tradition here.
Of course, if I was young, now I probably never get married in the 23 years old. But it's happened, but I still love my wife always.
Oh, thank you.
I never say here that, but she's probably.
By the
feeling
way,
it, so.
that would be nice if you say it sometimes.
Okay.
But what do you say to them?
Well, what love, respect, trust, and continue do what you're doing. So far, they're doing very well together. That's
Yeah,
what I
trust
think.
is important.
Mhm.
Yeah, without trust, it's never going to work.
Yeah.
Never going to work, yeah. And speaking of love,
Love is everything, Love is everything. Partially, it's hate maybe too, sometimes.
Yeah, yeah, it's a passion, right?
It's a passion. It's
But
lots of passion.
I read something once, and I think it said, love is when you meet somebody at the airport when they're coming back from the trip. You actually go to the airport and you meet them. You bring them flowers, and that's love. So it's a little things that makes people just excited to see each other.
Just miss each other.
Miss each other, yeah.
And happy to be together after the even short period of time, right?
Or a
If
long
they
period
don't
of time.
I mean, if they don't see each other for a short period of time. And
Yeah, they're happy to see each other.
happy-
Yeah,
happy to
exactly.
see each other.
Exactly. Yeah, love is when two of you is enough. When you don't need anybody else.
I think they both has a good example of like us and Taylor parents.
Taylor parents.
Because his parents also married for the long time. And
Young and for a long
they were
time.
young when
And
they
great
married,
family. Great
yeah,
family.
And they're still great family. Yeah, that's true. Right.
And something funny at the end.
But funny.
Do you remember anything funny about Taylor and Sasha?
Yeah, I remember funny. My funniest New Year was when I have to, three of us pull the Taylor from the bathroom to the Sasha's room.
It was a little bit.
Just shortly after midnight.
A little too much.
Okay.
Champagne.
Just a little bit too much champagne.
Yeah.
We just went to say Happy New Year to parents, your parents, and then Sasha called us and told, Mom, Dad, I
I
need,
need some help. Taylor had a little too much
As soon
champagne.
as we arrived to Elena's parents, we should go back and help to someone to survive in the life. Right?
He did survive. It's all good. It's all good.
But it's happened. He survived. And
Okay.
that's good.
That's awesome. What's your favorite memory from Sasha's childhood?
Both of us?
No, Sasha's.
My,
childhood.
I mean,
your
my
memory.
personal.
Probably.
Well, it's a lots of memory, because lots of things change since she was born. Yeah, we have immigration. We have to move to Canada, and I stay here for 15 months. It was the hardest time for me was probably when I have to leave Sasha and Elena in Kiev and Ukraine and take a plane and went to Winnipeg and be myself for. I didn't know even for how long it will take me, all this immigration process, all this stuff. So, and she was only 2 years old, right? And that was the like a hardest time. But the happiest also, it's a great memory when they came, when they arrived, and when I was waiting for them in the airport, and I see everyone who is that immigration. It was like a immigration part of airport where it was immigration office.
Yeah.
And everybody came out, and I don't see Elena and Sasha, and I think, God, they should be in the same plane with everyone, but they didn't come, and finally they come out. Some lady, she was also an immigration officer. She's come out and she asked, "Are you Vadima? We need you there to sign some papers, to help them to sign some papers, because both of them don't speak any English, right?" So, and now my English worse than both of them.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
and that was the best when you go into the office, and the daughter, whom I didn't see for 15 months, he's running to me, and when
She
I
was
got
she was running towards you,
Yeah,
and she just
yeah.
jumped on you. Jumped on you. That was I cried.
That's the problem.
I cried. Yeah.
That's the problem. That was the longest time when I was away
Apart.
from my family.
Yeah.
But it's a lots of good memory. Yeah, when she was born, when I take Elena, actually with the parents, we come to that birth house, or what they call birthplace.
Yeah.
In the Kiev, and when we take you and Sasha. I remember when you show me Sasha when she was just born, and
In the window.
I came and you show me in the window, because we're not allowed to go inside, right? You just for a couple days after kids, and she showed me in the window like something small and
Yeah.
wrapped it up with some kind of and I think, okay, this is my daughter. Yeah, it's your daughter. Okay, that was funny time. Yeah, because lots of good memory. I think not always everything was so easy, but we like to go, further, and we always if you have some
We figure
problem,
things
we
out.
always
We
have
figure
to
things out. Yeah.
have to fix
So it's
the
my turn now.
problems and
What's my favorite memory? Again, a lot of memories, but my favorite memory is when she was 2 or maybe 2.5.
And I was in Canada at the time.
I think you were, you were in Canada already. She developed her own language. Like she was actually very talkative. She was little thing, walking and talking, and she used very funny words. Like she called everybody, in the very cute version, she called Dedushka Didunichka. She called Babushka Babunichka. She called me Mamunichka. So she had this own language, and she was very, very loving that time. And then every time you would come home, she was little manager, we called her then, because she would manage everybody. So you would come home and she would get you in, she would sit you up, she would get your shoes, she would put the slippers on you, make sure you're all good, and then make sure you eat, and then she would bring you to the room, put you in a chair, make sure you're relaxing after a work day. She was very it was kind of like a
caring person.
caring, but also managing. She was like managing, making sure everybody is okay. And she's still the same actually till today. She always want to make sure everybody is okay, and she always want to make sure everybody is comfortable, everybody is doing good. And I don't know, I think you were still there when she made us lay down and put us to sleep. It was the funniest moment.
You lie down.
Yeah,
down.
she put us to sleep,
Okay,
and then
cover
we
you.
covered.
Just put in the floor.
Like she was like really managing us, and we were doing everything she was telling, and we were laughing inside, and we were trying not to laugh too much, so not to confuse
here,
her.
lay
Yeah,
down
and so back then she had that character. Like she wanted to get something, she did it, and that she managed all of us, and we did everything she said we had to do. So it was really funny, and she still has that character.
Yeah, even now when she called me.
She still has that character.
What are you doing? Okay. Did you go to the gym today? Yes. Did you go in tomorrow? Probably. Did you go Peloton? Yes. What did you do in Peloton?
Yeah.
Okay.
She always want to make sure everybody is
Did
okay
you eat
doing
today?
things.
Yes. Do we have something in the fridge? Yes. Me and Mama, we have something to eat. We have something in the fridge. Okay. Good. Okay. Then I call Mama. Okay. Call Mama now.
Yes, that's very true.
That's the Sasha. That's the person
Sasha.
who's taking care of everyone.
And she takes care of Taylor, but at the same time, they're also very independent. They both, that's what I like about them. They take care of each other as much as they both very strong people, but they also very independent, but they take care of each other as well in their own way.
And because of Sasha, Taylor became to be a cat lover, right?
Oh yeah, he became all of a sudden. He is the biggest cat lover because
Before
of Sasha,
he
because of
wasn't
her strong
really
will.
cat
Because she wanted to
person,
get a
but
cat,
now
she
he
got the
does,
cat,
yeah.
and now they both love the cat. The parents of the beautiful cat.
Yeah.
Yeah, Matthew.
Matthew.
Yeah. I think I want to talk about this togetherness, if there's such a word. Together, they always can overcome anything, even if they're not physically together, but they always know that that person is there, and the dedication.
Always can count.
You can always count on that person, and I know they can count on each other. I know that's for sure. And I think will take them far, forever. And I know that they're getting married because they've been dating for so long, because they've been living together for quite a while now. I know they know for sure. I know they're doing it once and forever, and I know it will last forever. Don't you think?
Yeah. You're right, as usual.
Take one.
Yeah, this is good. Why don't you start with you telling us about your best memory of Taylor?
Well, I mean, best memory. We had lots of memories of Taylor. I mean, but Well, there's funny memories. There's memories of Taylor when he was a little kid, and how he liked Zambonis, and how he like. I'm not even sure tractors and Zambonis. I'm not sure he was more excited about going, say, to the hockey rink and watching his brother play hockey, or watching the Zambonis, because he loved tractors. And then what was his fourth birthday, we got him a tractor.
Yeah, pedal tractor.
Pedal tractor, and that with a wagon, and he thought that was the coolest thing. But Taylor was a funny young man. We'd go camping with him, and all the other kids would generally keep their clothes on. Taylor liked to walk around in just his red rubber boots. And it didn't matter. Yes, clothing.
The first he does when he comes home, he takes his top off. Every time I take a picture, he's always topless.
Yeah, clothing was optional for Taylor as a young man, and that's the way he was. But
And he loved to vacuum, which he still does now.
Still is.
yeah, he is a neat freak. Yeah, he's. Of all the three kids, not that the other two aren't really clean, but Taylor's pretty obsessive about his clothes, about where his shoes are, jackets,
Where things are placed.
everything are placed.
As we,
very happy about that.
Yes.
And so I was going to say then when he was in his early teens, he was fanatical about his hair. He had to do his hair every morning before school.
Yeah, that was certain times. There's times you'd look at him and you go,
No.
look at that mop. It's like, but
And
no
then he
different
got
than me.
into his shoes. He loved having all his different shoes and keeping them clean and organized.
And his clothes. He was very particular in what kind of clothes he had, and even at a young age, having three kids. We bought generally the clothes that they needed, but Taylor had particular tastes in clothes, and he'd buy all his own clothes.
Yeah.
And that.
I think that's what attracted Sasha too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, and I think one of the things Taylor's always been very loyal to his friends, loves having his friends around and family. And I think that's one thing that attract Taylor and Sasha to each other. Because they both value that.
It's funny because they said the same thing.
Yeah. They've both of them together. They're like any couples, they'll have their disagreements, but they're pretty good. They seem to gel with each other. They have common goals together. Whether Sasha was going to go to school and do this, and Taylor wanted to do this, but I think for their lives they want to.
They have the same
goals.
Same goals.
And they enjoy life. They enjoy their friends, and and another important thing is they like spending time together, which is really huge.
Yeah, whether it's
very
through
important.
golf, pickleball, music. They love their concerts.
Or just hanging out.
Yeah, or hanging out.
Yeah.
They take time for each other, and and nothing else seems to matter. They just do what they have to do, to ensure that they're together, and that's important. So yeah.
Do you have a memory of Sasha, maybe first memory or something that is really?
Well, I do. I remember when Taylor brought her over the first time to meet her, and he said, "This is my friend Sasha." They weren't officially dating, but they were out on a date, and I don't know if you were sleeping already. So I quickly met her briefly and was like, "Oh, okay. Lovely." And then she officially met the whole entire family at Taylor's 21st birthday.
Yeah. So they've been been together over a decade now. It's Sasha's been around like I don't want to say this, but I will, like our second daughter. She's always just come, and she's fit right in.
Yeah, and that's what, after that birthday party, everyone said, "Oh, yeah, she'll be around long term."
And she's, Sasha's a very polite girl. She's always been respectful and everything. We've loved having her around. It's just
engages everybody in the family, like our parents.
Yeah.
All the cousins. Everybody's pets.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. She loves her pets.
And then there's Mateo.
Oh gosh.
Well, she got Taylor.
Now the Taylor is the cat's dad.
Exactly.
Yeah, the cat
and
dad.
Taylor
I mean,
was never.
well, we had dogs,
Yeah,
so, but I
he
mean,
just
Taylor's.
didn't know that he was fond of cats
Yeah.
until Mateo came along. So
It's fine. Though.
Yeah.
I mean, he's.
Sasha sent me a picture. I'm sure she sends it to you too. When he had how he hugs him.
yeah,
Yes. Oh, he loves
Exactly.
Mateo. Yeah,
Yeah.
just yeah. But yeah, that's Taylor though. He's caring, like Kelly said earlier. I mean, Taylor cares about his friends, and Sasha's the same way. I mean, I saw it when they had their little vacation in Phoenix.
Bachelorette,
Yeah, bachelorette party, and Sasha was, like, she's her friends are important, but I mean that's.
Mm-hmm.
So, you've been together for
42
Over
years,
40
about
years.
42 years.
well, not married.
Well,
but
not married,
together.
but we've been dating. We
Yeah.
dated for,
Yeah, but married 30 something. 30,
Yeah.
30.
86,
38 years.
So yeah.
38 years.
38 years. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. And
Yeah.
also in September.
Right.
September 20th. Yeah. Yeah.
September 20th
Yeah.
So it's September
is the month.
And
It's a busy
think-
month. Yeah.
I think it means something.
Yeah.
September.
Yeah.
So what is the secret
What's the secret?
of 42 years together
Oh.
and still kind of liking each other?
Well,
For most time.
I don't know. It's like I don't know. I always try. I'm not going to say like in 42 years. If you tell people, well, we've never had an argument or disagreement. I mean, you try and get once you have your disagreements, arguments, or whatever, because people are going to have it no matter what. I mean, when you live with somebody that long, like I'm not perfect, and Kelly's perfect compared to me,
yeah.
I guess. But I mean, you just try and work things out, and nothing can be that bad that you have to go to bed at night and be that mad at each other.
Mm-hmm. Well, I was actually thinking that the qualities that brought Taylor and Sasha together, and they admire each other in the things that they do. And that is like totally important, because that admiration and respect, sure, you might disagree on other things, but you have to remember, like, Sasha admires Taylor for what he's done with his golf, what he's done with his career, and vice versa.
Yeah, well, they both
So-
work hard.
Yeah.
Like whatever endeavors they take, like, whether it's pickleball or golf or work or whatever, they both work very hard at what they're doing.
They go 100% in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they're 100% in.
Yeah.
It's like,
And I think if they carry that through, that carries
Yeah.
you a long way.
they have
Keeps you together.
high expectations, but
Mhm.
why shouldn't people have high expectations? If you want to be successful, you have to have high expectations, and both of them have that, as far as I'm
Mhm.
concerned. That's what I see. And whatever those two will do, they'll do well in life. I mean,
So
you know.
then what are the words of wisdom meaning? What would you say to them?
I would say just that. Just
So tell them
don't.
that they will look at
Yeah,
10,
like
15 years from now.
that's right. So don't forget that those things that brought you together,
Yeah, you got to
keep
carry it
those,
on.
Yeah,
You got to
carry it
keep
on
your
through all
same
the
goals
years,
and values and all through,
even through
and
difficult times.
through difficult times, and
Which will be.
Of course.
100%.
Yeah.
yeah, oh, for sure.
Mhm.
Somehow they make difficult times not easy, but they just go through it.
Yes.
Whatever their little
Yeah, they
difficult
just work
times,
things
they
out.
just-
Whatever
do.
it is,
Yeah.
they're very good at solving problems, and that both of them together. I mean, and as long as they continue to do that, they're going to be
Sometimes
successful.
I'm
And
so impressed, and I
Mhm.
just like,
yeah,
Well, they balance each other out too.
Yeah.
So they reassure each other. If
Yeah.
one is really like stressed about something, the other one will take it calm and,
yeah,
work the other one through it.
just like they did with the second cat.
yeah.
Yes,
It was that was a
exactly.
good example. I
That's,
mean,
that's a perfect
they
example.
let it happen, and then things
Didn't
wherever the chips fell, that was it. And Sasha and Taylor, they didn't get mad at about it. They just, it was unfortunate that the second cat didn't stay, but it all worked out.
Yeah.
So good.
So yeah, And Mateo's happier for it too. I don't, yeah, yeah.
Bye bye.
Yeah, yeah, as he was waving bye-bye. Yeah, yeah.
I know Mateo's going to meet the little...
Yes, Winnie.
Yeah, little
Yeah.
Winnie, well, which is not little probably anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, when he's getting a little
they'll meet.
bigger, but yeah. But, yeah.
And anything else you have?
Well,
I think
just
that's what. No,
the only thing I would like to say is we're happy that Sasha's in our lives, and I hope not hope, I know they will. I know they're going to have a wonderful life together, and you know, hopefully spend a lot of fun times and adventures together, and all the best in their
I'm
lives.
for sure happy Sasha is marrying the family, which we love too. So, because it comes with the family. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and that's very important.
Yeah.
Which I'm sure wasn't. Well, it probably wasn't easy for Sasha coming from, such a small family, tight family to,
Oh yeah, she just.
I know.
The volume.
Yeah, she walked. I remember there's been a few dinners, and I won't say any names, but there's the odd argument when Terry was still at home and that, and it's just that's family dynamics. There's not always going to be perfect times, but Sasha just walked in and didn't even faze her. Just like, whatever, I can deal with this. So, yeah.
What's your maybe the funniest story from Taylor growing up or being a kid?
Well, he was funny. Like he liked to, as much as he was, a little reserved at times, but he had his jokester side. He liked to tell these little jokes, some not super appropriate.
Yeah.
I mean, for a 10-year-old, but I don't know.
Do you
Funny,
remember one?
I don't know if it's a funny story. It's just whatever Taylor did, whether it was shoveling snow or cleaning his car, he had set ways of doing things, and he was always detailed in how he did anything. I mean, like simple tasks like shoveling snow, you just shovel snow. Well, Taylor had a certain way he had to do it, and it's like cleaning his car. Everything had to be perfect in the end, and it's like his room had to be perfect, his car had to be perfect. Everything was, and that's the way he is. He's detailed like that. So.
And he's making Sasha the same, because that's how she is, right?
Yeah. They grow on each other. I'll say though, Taylor's been, very loyal to his siblings, even through
supporting them
adversity.
Yeah. For sure.
He would never not be there for them.
And he said the same thing.
Yeah.
That is so awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, he has his words of wisdom and his points and his opinions, but he is always there for them.
Yeah, and he's been like that with all his friends and that.
Yeah.
And like I said, Sasha, I see the same traits in her. She's always supportive, no matter what.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. So I guess what you do is you just put it all in a sequence and everything, and edit it and put it all in, and
So my idea is to have like a wedding highlight film, and then in the end of it, when it's supposed to be an end, it's not really an end.
Yeah.
And then it transitions into this surprise.
Okay, because they don't know
Because
about
they
it.
don't know about it.
Okay.
Yes.
And it's something that they're gonna watch, and then I'm sure they're gonna share it with other people, right?
Well, it's funny because I was one of the kids that was golfing today is Brett Thompson and friends, and I said, "Well, you're not playing golf with Taylor today, are you?" And he goes, "No, Taylor's not gonna," because I didn't want to say to him, "Well," because you said,
Well, they
"What are you?"
might see them at the golf course because Taylor and Sasha are golfing this evening.
Yeah, I think they do.
So did you tell him not to say anything?
Well, I didn't want to say anything, but he's not. He said he wasn't playing golf with Taylor today, so I said, "Oh, okay, good. I'll text Terry and tell him to
tell
talk
Brett to not say anything.
tell Brett.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't say anything. Exactly. Yeah.
They have no idea.
No, I
No.
know. That's why she threw me off because she's like, "What are you doing? Let's have dinner together." And I said, well, no, Grant won't be home till like after 6. And she goes, "That's okay. We're golfing anyway." And I'm like, "Okay."
Yeah, because Sasha works till what time? 4 o'clock.
I think she's just done now.
Yeah. So I mean,
Yeah.
so they'll play 9 holes, so they're not gonna be done
No.
till 7:30.
I know.
7:45, anyways.
Okay.
It's fine.
Yeah, I think that's good. What you asked us was all the things I wanted to say. So that's good.
That's awesome.
Perfect.
All right.
Okay.
Good.
Sure, it's good. Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
this is perfect. This is
Okay.
exactly. Yeah.
You guys are great.
I think
You've been
everybody-
doing this
every-
on a regular basis.
Yeah, I
No.
know, like, you would
Never.
know, like, you
No.
know,
Yeah.
you know,
Not
like,
really.
this- like, you
I
can-
had to do a little
I'm
bit of
glad
this
that
with hydro just because, but
you were asking us questions because it would be hard to just.
yeah,
talk.
just for us to throw.
Yeah.
Look into the camera.
I know.
Yeah.
No, I know.
But you know what's interesting is like now seeing my parents, like us and Riley's, like it feels like there's like a same energy,
Common
same
thread,
same
yeah.
same energy.
There is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Exactly.
interesting.
Well, I remember. I guess I could have said this too. That one of the first times that Sasha came over, like it was a weekend, and then Taylor was going golfing, and she says, "I'm just gonna hang out with your mom here."
Yeah.
And then she asked me everything about our whole lives. Like she wanted to know about my childhood, your
Details,
childhood,
yeah.
how we met, how this and that.
Yeah.
Like she'd be good on the other side asking me these questions.
Yeah. That's interesting.
Yeah.
When did you know first? Oh yeah, that's it.
What do you mean
I think-
with Taylor and Sasha being together?
Remember they broke up?
They did, even though
No.
like, we knew from his birthday when she met everybody
Yeah.
that we're like, yeah, this will be, and yeah, they broke up for what? How many months?
2 weeks.
It
Yeah,
was a bit
it
longer.
wasn't very
It was
long.
A month or so because she missed one of the family weddings, which wasn't. She didn't miss anything, but
Yeah.
we all missed her.
Yeah.
Like it was like
Yeah.
everybody was like, "Where's Sasha? Where's Sasha?"
Yeah,
So,
it was kind of they broke up, and then me and Sasha we went to Montreal, and the first person started calling and texting her was Taylor. She was
Okay.
the first one to like all of our pictures on Instagram. I'm like, Sash,
I know.
I thought you broke up, and this was just like never ended. Really, it was like a one
I
day.
know, and that's what Taylor had said too.
And then
He
they
goes,
slowly-
"We're still talking."
Yeah.
And I'm just
What
like,
age?
"Okay."
I don't even remember. What age was that? 23, 22, 23?
No. Okay, so they were 21 when they officially started
Maybe
dating.
maybe like 24, 25.
Yeah.
Maybe like kind of like.
Because
When he was, when he was kind of all confused about it, when his golf was kind of
Yeah.
like not
Yeah.
doing well.
His
Yeah,
career and-
When
yeah.
the company was not doing, like it was kind of, he was in between.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
this big
yeah.
transition.
Yeah, I think that's what
from
he
home
was-
run
he
sports
was
and
all
everything, yeah.
confused where he's going, and I think
Yeah.
it was a little bit too much for him.
Yeah.
Sasha kind of like, she was like, okay,
Yeah.
good time.
But
You do what you need to do.
it worked out. I mean, who didn't go through
I
that
think
in their
it
life?
was actually a good thing,
Mm-hmm.
because it kind of
Yeah.
got them
Yeah,
going
Yeah.
to the next level.
for sure.
Yeah.
Oh,
Awesome.
Okay, all right.
Thank you guys.
Yeah, thank you.
okay,
That
thank
was all
you.
recorded also.
Oh, okay.
Oh, good.
Yes, of course.
Cal, you dropped this is whatever that is, probably off the mic.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's all good. You don't need to put it on.
Okay, thanks.
Awesome. Thank you guys.
No, thank you.
Oh, yeah. Let's have a look.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.